wait. No, you wait. Oh, it smells okay. Wait. Wait.
Just checking if it's good.
Okay. Good dog. Alrighty, well, welcome back to the land of dirty old high-up crane erections.
Boy, sit down, Corey and Trevor. I got big erections on them.
Starting to poke into the trailer. And sacked out suspensions. Oh yeah, we rebuilt the Lee Springton, the old girl, but she's already sacking out. You don't need to worry about hauling all the wood home. Alright, so this cripple usually builds one kind of hillbilly wagon every summer and then burns the tires off it and gives her all the way. Well, the year before last, we got the Cummins dumpster dialed in. And I built this thing in like 35 cases of beer. And it was a pretty good time. We got her done in record time and well, I blew it up and now it's sitting here. I mean, that's how it works. You get one project almost done. You go and drive the absolute bag off it until it blows up. And then you put it in the backyard with the rest of the project. That's how it works. So now this cripple wanted to get something else dialed in. So this video is going to be 1 or 2 or 3 video series on building this because it's going to be quite complex as to what a cripple's got to get done. What for, well, I've never seen it done before, and there's probably a good reason why it's never been done before. We're going to give her a try anyhow. So it was about 3 months ago, I was going through old Facebook Marketplace, and lo and behold, it was a old 60s or 70s, I don't remember, Volkswagen bus on there, and the guy gave me a good deal. I'm like, oh, that's a sassy pants deal. That's one part of the project. And then this old girl came back into my life. My neighbor, he didn't want it anymore, and went over to his house and brought her home, and she's still the giant pile of rusty shipping crate that you think she is. He didn't do any body work to her. He actually didn't do anything with the truck. He just drove it in the yard, parked it, realized the center axle disconnect to the hot pile, and got stuck 100 times. Now he doesn't want it anymore. He gave her back to this cripple, which is pretty mint. I mean, the 35s on it are still tipped out of 10. So this cripple was sitting around, and, I'm like, a guy could take a dirty old Cummins, right? If you take a dirty old Cummins and put it into one of these. Witter, is that good puddle water? You gotta stand right in it. Only those pepperoni sticks are salty, eh? And this is the sacked out unit that I found on Facebook Marketplace that I figured that a cripple might be able to jam a sturdy old 2.4 valve. It's not a 12 valve, it's a 2.4 valve. Oh, the door just fell off. Piece of That's truck driving. What a cripple figured is that these things are already rear engine mounted hot rods. This engine that came out of it, well, this is the engine that's supposed to be in it, has already been pulled out and it goes in the back somewhere. I don't know anything about these vans, so you guys are gonna be learning with this cripple. Because, oh, that doesn't open. Well, that still opens up. So basically, the engine used to go in here, right? And there'd be an engine and a little bit of horsepower, and it went through like CV shafts, and it had a transaxle that faced that way, and a lot of complicated things going on, to which we're not gonna really have to worry about any of this stuff. So standing on the outside looking in, this van looks pretty big, right? It looks pretty long, and you think you'd be able to fit a big motor in there. But after taking a tape measure to it, what a cripple was gonna do originally, and I've been thinking about this for a while, and when the old lady's always sitting there staring at the side of my head wondering what I'm thinking about, it's stupid stuff like this. It's just some dirty derelict concoction that I can come up with and make it mint. So I did take a tape measure to this thing off the Freedom side of it, and I figured out that I could put a 12 valve in here, and I wanted to have the balancer here, the transmission, which I wanted to go with the shortest transmission possible, which was a standard, and then the rear diff. But what a cripple figured out is that the only way for me to do that is to have the axle all the way back, like way farther back, because there's not enough room for a standard tranny of the shortest flavor and a motor, and have the motor not riding right beside a cripple. Because in order to get that in there, we'd have to have the balancer somewhere right here. You couldn't have someone riding shotgun, and you couldn't have, well, it just wouldn't work because there's just too much in the way, too much length of the tranny to have the van look like a sleeper and still go down the road. So my buddy Mullet Break and I were going at this thing with a tape measure, and we figured, since the back of this thing's already opened up, like it's trunk hatch thing and this motor thing, what we can do is slice away all of this white part here, whatever that is. I'm gonna guess that has something to do with the structure, but this thing does actually have a frame under it, so that's fine. We'll just weld extra frame to it. But if a cripple cut out a lot of that white structure, so it's just open cab, so there's nothing else in here. This door goes from holding in hippies to holding in horsepower. That's what we're gonna try to go for here. So the balancer is gonna go back there, so the front of the engine is gonna face back. Radiator and intercooler in front of that. Mill, transmission, And then this is where it's going to get a little complicated. So we were thinking about how this would all work, being that the balancer is going to be facing the back door and the engine's in there backwards as to what it should be. So what that's going to mean is the diff that's going in this thing, because you can't use the TTB or IFS diff that came in this old ashtray. You can't use that. So what you got to use is the T-case. We're going to put a 271 T-case in this guy, and I've been collecting parts over the last few weeks. That's why I've been getting this video dialed in. It's been a lot to collect all the parts I need. Big shout out to my buddy Leon there. He's a scrapper guy. He's always hooking this cripple up with minty parts. So I got the transmission. We're gonna go with the auto tragic version for now. There's two reasons for that. The first reason we're going with an auto tragic is when you're giving her, you're flooring it, and you're not revving dumping it, the drive line in this thing's gonna last a lot longer. The second thing is it's gonna be a lot easier to try to integrate an automatic into this thing, what for shifter linkages and all the rest of that. Then we're gonna go with the automatic and the T-case, and then the drive shaft's gonna drop down, go to the back, and it's gonna go to another Dodge part that I got laying around. Old mullet brake hooked me up with this. So then we're gonna go with this dirty pile, and we're gonna flip it upside down so she runs opposite of what she should be. We think all the rotations and all that stuff's lined up. We were kind of drinking lots and riding dump bikes around.
You doing burnouts? Man, Jacob's got his drink in the three-wheeler. Man, if only you had a... Dude, look at that.
Drive-by, yeah, buddy. Well, we got the trike, eh?
Oh, a little bit of liquor drinks.
You know, this is when we come up with this. So this might work, it might not work, but I mean, you don't know until you around and find out.
Hell yes!
What we do need is a speed sensor, because the tranny and the Dodge needs a speed sensor of some flavor. So it does have a speed sensor. We got the tranny, we got the T-case, we got the drive shaft per se. Well, we got pieces of drive shaft, we got the van, and we got the shipping crate. All we got to do now is add a load of welding, a load of cutting, and then we're gonna have ourselves a greasy old hippie van that's called a hippie billy van. I think hippie billy is the name for this thing, because this thing is hippie as oh, it smells like mouse, but it's definitely got all the mushroom stickers on it. It's got, oh, she's been up to Alaska. Activator, whatever the that means. But this thing's been everywhere. It's a dirty old hippie van, probably hauled around all kinds of stinky hippies, but now a dirty old hillbilly owns it. So this is the hippie billy van. She's not even that rotten. It's got patina. It's got Dee Dee's Beach Shop patina, but she ain't rotten. We don't know if this is gonna work at all. We don't know anybody that's ever done this before, so there's nothing really to go off of. But if the motor's sitting over the back axle, like the balancer's gonna be pretty close to the back. Transmission, T-case. There's not a whole lot of weight on this side of the axle. So it's got my cripple ass sitting there, a little bit of tranny weight, a little bit of T-case weight, and the diff and the motor are right here. With any luck, and I'm not making any promises, but with any luck, this thing's gonna wheelie. And if it wheelies, that's gonna make this cripple hard. So to get this project started, I figured the first thing we got to do is accumulate all the parts. How's that broom handling? Look at all those metal shavings.
I know you love your lathe, so I just cleaned it off for you.
No, you don't have to clean the lathe off. It's got to have curly hair.
Too late.
The hair's so curly it might steal your wallet. Oh, you cleaned the whole thing out, eh?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to leave this in here. That's unsafe. We're all about safety around here. Oh, you actually cleaned her all up mint.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're all about safety. You have a couple drinks for lunch?
It identifies as Kool-Aid.
Well, it is a fruit salad.
Yeah.
We're getting drunk and being healthy at the same time. That's
Barely
purple.
engaged.
That's purple drink. All right, so this is the last time this old Dodge is gonna run as a Dodge shipping crate. And it's about to be a Volkswagen shipping crate. No dumpies. Oh, Jaco said he was dinking around here and he found a giant mouse nest in the engine. Wonder if it's gonna suck all that up. Did he clean the box out? Oh, he cleaned her out. We're good. This mill runs mint. It's gonna be wild to think that this mill is gonna be piled into that poor hippie bus. Oh, it smells like Dodge guy in here.
Stinks like sex in here.
Look at the door panel. Oh, the old girl just runs sweet. The power windows even work. Oh yeah. Drive? Oh yeah. I gotta figure out how to turn the horsepower up on this thing too after it's in there. I'm not really an electronics guy, I'm more of a mechanical fella. Might as well take her to the dump for one last drive of the Dodge. The shipping crate is about to give up the guts. This old girl just runs sweet. I drove this thing all the way back from the city at 120 with the AC work too.
Man, listen to that thing, eh?
Oh, buddy, she's mint. It actually turns on pretty hard. Can you imagine this? This is like an 8,000 pound truck. Imagine this in a hippie van.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty hard.
Right on.
She ditch bagged with the best of them.
Yeah, you gotta test it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you smell the cobwebs melting off her.
Smell something. Get the carbon off the valves.
Oh, we might as well empty out the box at the dump. Oh, she kicked out a gear on a cripple. Throw out that bumper and throw out the tape measure that blew up, measuring this thing up. One last trip with her, dog. I might put the steering box in Irene. Irene's just like a sailboat. Well, not bad. It ain't great, but it ain't bad. Winter, you stink. Oh, he reeks. Oh, you stinky old mutt. Gonna be mint. One last start of the Dodge. The last start. Man, it runs good. The shipping crate's about to give up her guts. Man, there's so many electrical problems. So, being that what does Jacob call me? He called me the closet Dodge guy. My second car was an 86 Aries K car. And I always drove Dodge cars, Dodge vans, and Ford trucks. That's all I've ever driven. And the occasional shipping crate slapped in there waiting for the motor to pull out. Now that I'm a closet Dodge guy, I got to keep all the parts off of this thing that are still good. Like I got to keep this front fender. Like that's still good. Well, that's the good Gorilla tape. Oh, it's something serious.
Or a little flex seal.
Let the hack jobbing begin. Good thing it's not really hot and smoky in here now. It's fine. We gotta get Jaco here to help us work on the wiring because I'm not a Dodge wiring guy. He loves Dodge wiring.
You want to do it the lazy way. If you wait long enough, you know the whole thing's just going to fall apart into pieces anyway.
Yeah, we just sprinkle some salt on it and wait a week and a half and it'll just be falling off on its own, yeah. It's been rotting in the backyard. At night you can hear this thing rotting and the dogs barking. That's all you hear at night. Well, that was easy. 5-minute job. It would have saved way more time pulling the T-case off, but I mean, who wants to do things the right way when you can do it 5 times the wrong way?
It's like watching a bunch of trying to put a doorknob out there.
But see, all the wires that we need are still mint. There's that kickdown cable you talked about. I'm just gonna let you do the wiring, Jaco. Well, as far as the wiring goes, it's just whatever the this goes to. But I basically just want to take all of these wires, the power wires that go to this thing, right? Give this thing power, like it should have. Whatever your key power is, whatever the starter is, well, that's what we can just go right to the starter with.
Hey, come on, watch the paint job.
And you reckon a good fender. There's a lot of noofy wiring in there. Did you see the wooden switch box though?
I's to buy the bills, the boat, and I's to buy the sails.
Man. Come on down to Jaco's Auto Salvage. He'll pull parts off. We're just gonna redo the fender here. Put it on. did a good job. Man, I did some nice right here. Like, is that stock or is that cripple? I think it's the same guy that did the duct tape fender wells.
Yourself.
Freshly squeezed. You hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh. Oh, it sounded mediocre. Hey, you should meet my doctor. He's got sausage fingers, and the last time I went to see him, it looks like he was trying to get the last pickle out of the jar, so take it easy on my balloon knot. All right, well, we got all this dialed in. Every one of you guys have seen a shipping crate lose its package, so I didn't really want to get too far into depth on that, but I mean, usually you just use a torch or an excavator, and it's a pretty quick process, and nothing's ever going to go back into this thing. This motor mount always me around, so I just cut the out of it, so when it came out, it just bent out of it. I was trying to do this one, but it lit everything on fire. We got another empty shipping crate for the pile. But before it goes outside, we got to rip all the electrical out of it. So Jaco's plan is, we were drunk as last night, giving her all the way, and his plan is basically pull the whole dash out, the cluster, the key switch, all that stuff. We're going to put all of that into a milk crate and just set it beside the engine in the van, or the bus, wherever the it's called. But anyhow, we got to pull the van in now. So the van, we're going to learn together, because I don't know what's going on with it. You don't know what's going on with it. And everybody watching, probably like 3 Volkswagen purists, and they're going to be mad.
Yeah, they're not going to like this.
They're not gonna...
Why does it smell like sweet piss in there? Like sweet honey piss or something?
Well, that's German mouse piss.
Man, that's a bad
all the mice from Germany have big, stinky...
Oh,
yeah.
That's why.
Like the mouse is this long, and the is this long. It's not
sweet
good.
Mouse piss. Now it makes sense.
It's just basically a on legs, and it just slides back.
That's me, man. Basically big on legs.
Big on leg, yeah. With greasy old cheese.
Man. Weirdo.
Willard, like cheese? Willard, you smell like a cheese. And he's
I
reeks.
wish they could smell. It's so bad.
Yeah, he went for a truck ride yesterday in Kevin's truck.
That smelled like that for half an hour. He sat in there 2 minutes.
Yeah, he wasn't even in there very long. He brushed it up against you. He just stinks. Man. He's a cheesy dog. You ready to steer that van in here?
Yeah.
Eyes have seen the glory of the trampling at the zoo.
See, that's why you need a proper workbench, son.
Just throw the whole work.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, so meow. What a cripple's gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this transmission mount, get rid of this T-case, and then I gotta call an outfit out of British Columbia stand in order to get the clock ring for this thing, because I don't know how to clock a T-case. I did that before on a giant mud bogger I had back when I was a kid. I haven't done that in what? How long has it been since I had Big Dirty? $15 years? Yeah, that's a long time ago. So the whole idea behind this, before I'm gonna give you guys the big scoop of Kellogg's Raisin Bran on that hot piece of shit. We're gonna go over the whole thing together. But this, the idea of this T-case and tranny setup, and the reason I wanted to go for the 271 is because the 241 HD, or this is a 242 or 272. This is junk. The 271 is 2.5 inches more this way, and then for this T-case, we're basically gonna clock it so the output for the front drive shaft is underneath the oil pan for the transmission. We want this thing to be center of the van for the center of the diff, so the drive shaft can go right down the front of her. We gotta pull this T-case and up and get that all dialed in. I pick the music. You don't get the music, I pick the music. We're not going to be playing by any rules of anything on this build. There's no, it's got to be done properly. It's all just, will it fit? Oh yeah, weld it. Oh, beer run. Even though our beers are fruit salads now because we're getting old.
I haven't had a beer in like a year and a half since you on those. Is it pretty good?
They're not F-word drinks, they're fruit salads.
Fruit salads, right.
Yeah.
Right.
All the kids, eh? Oh, I can't believe you drink that anymore. I can't believe that you believe that I care about what you think. I'm just getting drunk, I don't care. So I hope that the input shafts are the same. We're gonna need that clocking ring, I think, unless there's some way to hillbilly this thing on there. Go grab that other T-case. Hurry up, hair lip.
the best way is for this.
There. Tip her back. Roll right in. Minty. Witter dog. Oh, he's helping. Witter, you gotta go the outside. He's too stunned. Well, we gotta see. We're gonna need a clock ring, I'm pretty sure. So this is the 272 out of an automatic Dodge. Hopefully everything just bolts right up here, else we got a bunch of part sourcing, which isn't gonna be fun. It goes right on there. I think that's good. So that would be an ideal clock right there. I'm pretty sure that's the same. We're gonna measure up that spline just to make sure. Just because it slides over doesn't mean it's the right spline. All right, well, let's see how she clocks now. Now that she's missing a stud. It does party on there pretty good. I think that's gonna be mint, man. Missing that one stud, it parties on there. So we'll just have to gape this one hole out so we have the last stud.
That's what she said.
So that is on there. Everything lines up. That kind of clocks straight down. So we'll have to mount the engine tranny a little bit to one side anyway, because every engine has it off to one side a little bit. But that's her. That chain's nice and tight too. That chain's gonna see some work. It's gonna be working. But this isn't very heavy though, right? So you remember like every Dodge video you see pulling a big truck out, he goes from slipping to gripping. That's what this T-case is handling. All right, so now we gotta take a tape measure to it just to make sure. I was drunk when I was measuring it before. So stand with the swamper side right at the end of the span here. Right now, as it looks, we got 90 inches. Yeah, so we got 110 inches to work with. So we don't even need that fancy pants adapter. Saving myself 270 Prost Pakistani bucks. So that's the oil pump. So we need that obviously, but we don't need a bunch of this. So we got this ring cut off, which is done pretty flush there. Well, not bad anyhow. Fit it to the back of the T-case here. So that's all jived up on there now. So meow, we'll be able to just cap this end off. And then it was never a T-case, it's always just been a drop box. Man, tell me there's 24 valve going in here. Man.
That is gonna be awesome.
People on the at home watching, they don't actually understand what this feels like. This is not a big machine.
No.
We put that by the fire pit. I think it's nice.
Yeah, he's not building an ashtray. I missed that.
Oh, the whole van an ashtray, remember? Yeah. Oh, man, wanna handle it out here?
We should try it.
Oh man, the spring still. Man, the hippies that pounded on this thing, eh?
Awesome. That's all right.
Oh, this is actually pretty comfy. But I need a. It's not, well, it's not. It's wood. It's not.
Yeah, well, exactly.
I always got wood. All right, so we got her all welded up here. That's our plug plate. We're gonna use some 5-minute rate on the inside to seal her up. Well, we listen to beautiful Garth Brooks here. Seal that guy up, slam that all back together, and that's our T-case. There, we made it a nub now. It's all nubbed up. Man, all right, we got ourselves a nub. So now all we gotta do is grind out this hole a little bit. North of that hole, and then we should be able to get that other stud in there. And after that, we're ready to start cutting the van up. Then we'll do the tour of the van. Mark number 1 on the splines. Okay. Count it. Don't let that fall. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. That's now your boots are winterproof or waterproof. It's good. All right. Well, there she goes. All right, so now we got to think about the whole name of the game here is making it look stock.
You sure about that?
We're gonna be cutting and torching everything on this piece. I guess we might be able to just get away with how wide that hood is. Man, that's probably all lead-based paint or some So 37.5 inches. It's probably all metric, this junk. Yeah, it's 96 centimeters or millimeters. Yeah, 96 millimeters. Yeah.
Centimeters, you knucklehead.
I don't know. I don't do communist. 96 centimeters?
Yeah.
So is that 960 millimeters? Oh yeah, because there's 1,000 millimeters to a meter. Yes. Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism.
10 millimeters in a centimeter.
The only time I really ever use millimeters is when I'm using a lathe or shooting a pew-pew from Cabela's Canada.
Cabela's Canada.
Cabela's Canada Bass Pro Shop.
I like those guys.
Yeah, I think that's all we got to do now is just start cutting. cutting everything to Cutville.
Sounds like fun.
All right, well, my right-legged man and me are basically gonna get the cutting. Oh, we gotta give him the tour of it quick. Well, I'm from my salty nut.
Oh man, you know I love your salty nuts.
Oh yeah. What are you doing? This is a fucking blower.
Then we get to breathe it all in.
That's good for you.
I'll almost die from the handlebars cleaning an old motorhome, man. This is all motor poop, man.
You just where you put this.
What?
Man, that's old gas. Was there in here? Right on. So we're not even gonna worry about the rear dip or anything just yet. We're gonna put the power unit in there. So we're not gonna worry about the dip just yet. And we got plans for the dip, I promise. It came with this Volkswagen motor, so if anybody wants this thing, send me a email at bospod.com or at gmail.com.
Gmail.com. I have not put that in the post office though.
We can put this in the post office. It's German engine parts, it's fine.
True, we can wrap that up.
What kind of spark plug? I don't know, this thing's a debacle. I don't even look at it. And you can't put a starter on it, it's like a Ford, or else I'd start it and redline it. I think you need a transmission for that. We're not even gonna worry about it. This is going right in the pile of motors in case somebody wants it. Hopefully I could sell it. I did pay, I think it was $1,200 for this van or something like that, so if I could sell this motor for something like that and recoup my cost, that'd be mint. Because right now I'm into that motor tranny T-case for nothing. That's why we're using it. This thing we're into it for, yeah, $1,200 or $1,300 Frost Pakistanian, so that's pretty cheap. Up front here, I don't know, we got different odds and ends that came with. Oh, new taillights. I don't know, it's got, oh, there's the spare tire.
A spare tire under there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have no idea what bolt pattern that is.
Your choke?
Man, I don't know how any of this works. It's not gonna need a heater though. What did Jaco say the horsepower ratings will be after we program it?
Like 900-ish, I think.
But no, he said it's just under 1,000 foot-pounds of torque and about 450 horse. Which this thing probably has like 50 horsepower from stock. 50. You guys are taking the grand tour with me here. I've never really had a gander at this thing
Pop
before.
the hood, show them the mill. Oh yeah.
Oh, no, it's the frunk.
Yeah, it's in the frunk.
We don't know if anything works, but where'd the battery go? I think as we're cutting this thing up, we're gonna figure it out. Man, this thing just feels.
It just feels hilarious to see.
I wish we could go with bolt action again, but man, this thing's in miles an hour.
I didn't even look. What's it go to?
It goes to 90.
Man.
Well, I'll do 90 mile an hour in this
Down
thing.
the Autobahn, eh? Just
Oh no, I'll go down the Bald Mountain Tire Road. It'll be good. We got a bunch of things that are kind of alarming looking. Like, why is there a lot of things that look like glow plugs or something?
Oh man, look at the warning.
88 emergency. Emergency 88? I don't know what that is. What is this thing? Oh, it's the wipers, headlights, or marker lights.
Marker lights.
And then we got the Fahren nur mit Vergelter Schischebitur.
Was alles soll ich von diesen Jugendschweinen noch ertragen?
Kennen Sie schon das neueste Gerücht, das Sie in Ihrem angstgetriebenen Wahn verbreiten? Der meine Männer mit einem Prügel totschlägt.
Kein Mensch glaubt wirklich, dass der Bärenjude ein Golem ist.
Die nach Belieben erscheinen und verschwinden können.
Oh, of course.
Sliders for it. Sliders there.
Sliders?
Red and greens. What are those all for?
Those are your heater controls.
Oh, heater control.
This turns up the, well, she's got a glove box. Does it have cigarette? Oh, ashtray.
Oh, is there a cigarette butt?
I don't think so.
German cigarette butt. What a treat.
I don't think there's no cigarette lighter either.
That's bull.
But this is reverse. That'd be first, second, third, fourth. But none of that works because there's no tranny in it. You can't say tranny.
Look at the quality of the roof, though. Other than that big hole.
And the headliner's mint. It's gonna be just black and sooty by the time we're done with it.
Now make sure you show them the sticker too. The stickers will complete this thing.
Oh yeah, the hippie stickers
Straight
on
from
it.
wood.
But yeah, they're going down the side. She's pretty solid still though. It's got patina, but the frame's rock solid. I went in there and had a look at the frame. The brakes still work, so we're gonna use the original braking system. But the brakes actually look pretty good. Everything looks not... It has a booster on it, so we're gonna have to give that vacuum. So we're gonna have to figure out vacuum. The tie rods and everything look all good. Like the front end looks tip top. It's got disc brakes on the front already. Man, we're gonna have to cut out so much structure of this thing. Oh, structure's overrated. Man, yeah, this is gonna be a job. Oh yeah, nothing a dip disc and a welder can't fix. But yeah, that's the whole tour of the old the bus. The next time you guys see it, Kevin and I are gonna be cutting a lot. The next time you guys see it, it's gonna be a whole lot less of the bus. All right, so we've been taking a measuring tape to the back of this hot rod, and we got 39 inches from here to here for cutting it out. So instead of having some bit of an engine crane debacle, I grabbed some old dump steel. This is actually Jaco's old camper bar. Is that what that was? Out of the old Dodge there. So I cut that up, welded some more dump steel, welded some dump chains to it with some links. So that's gonna hold this thing steady side to side, which is mint. You're gonna need that. These bolt holes that hold this throttle bracket on. We're the exact same distance apart for one of these Princess Auto lifting eyes, which is badass as. And then we got this guy draped over the back. It'll support the rear of the tranny. So now I got something in to work with. We also had to get the gap right for between the back of the van and the front of the motor, from the front of the motor to the front of the skid steer. So as that sits right now, we should be laughing. That motor is a lot, that old van.
That's German engineering.
Oh, it's German engineering, yeah. All right, well, now we can finally get to cutting. Oh, and we figured out that I'm stunned and crippled, and the back of this van is gonna have to be cut out as wide as the intercooler is, because the intercooler and the rad are going back here. Oh, look at the Ford trucks in America. Just my
on the end, but other than that, it looks pretty good.
well, that one doesn't do it. It's just so covered with yeah.
Dodge guy stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at those welds. They're still hot, and we already got lots of weight on it. It's not going anywhere. It'll be fine. Well, I don't know how in the sweet fiddler you're supposed to change the gas tank on one of these pieces of shit. That's the fuel tank right there, all right? You can see it in there. And there ain't no way to actually get to that thing, could it? So this is the cross member. Obviously it's solid to the unit. You can see the gas tank line here. The gas tank is here. So the bottom plate definitely doesn't come out of this thing. There's this little plate here. It's built into this seam and it's pinched in there. So even if you pry bar that thing out of there, it's still stuck in there. And there's no access from the top. Then there's the sender right there. How the f are you supposed to service that? What a piece of shit. German engineering junk.
Dass ich fleißig gewesen, dass ich gearbeitet habe, Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe.
We're gonna keep cutting everything. I've been cutting it off piece at a time because I almost got the gas tank with the old plasma cutter a few times. I don't know if there's anything in it. It would be best not to find out the hard way. Are you pulling the dash out gently?
I'm kind of pulling off the Dodge dash, a non-Dodge guy stop. Right now we're gonna just cut it right here and then take the one bolt out. And
that's all you gotta worry about.
That's all you need. You don't need the rest of that.
So when we go to reuse it though, we just weld it back together?
Exactly.
Oh, right on.
You can get a plastic welder and you can weld together all the...
I like your shirt.
That's a nice shirt. America right there too. America.
Alright, so I've been into this for about 3.5 or 4 hours and we finally got this much cut out of it. What a nightmare. These Krauts over-engineered the absolute fiddler out of this piece of shit. But Jaco and I both figured that, or Jaco figures, that the way you change the gas tank in this thing, which blows my crippled ass's mind, is basically all you have to do is pull the motor, pull the tranny, and then undo all the seam sealer that was along the bottom, undo all the screws, hopefully the seams come undone, and then slide the gas tank out that way. Oh, a 10-minute job. What happens if your fuel sending unit pull the tranny? This crippled breathed in about 6,000 pounds of burning mouse, even though my UNICEF respirator was trying to f me the whole time. Way to go, that's truck driving.
But that's truck driving.
Oh, we're worried about the Rona. That's why we got the masks on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're masked up, save lives. And we got our 35 boosters this morning. We're good. But meow, what a cripple's gonna do is just cut the floor up and get it the whole length of the frame rail down there. It's got about 85 of these cross members in here. We might be able to, oh yeah, and this is the shifter linkage here. That's the shifter linkage that runs all the way to the back. We'll have to get rid of that. We'll have to get rid of all these cross members. There's a lot of cutting, a lot of fiddle. These dirty Krauts know how to weld together for bands. I tell you that for all. It was all of the welded to all of the to all the welded to the. But we got her cut out, real delicate like. This is actually surprisingly rigid still.
That's what she said.
I thought it was gonna be a lot than that. Look at me, I'm a. Yeah. So now. This is the only cable I wanted to keep. There was every one of their lines, whether it was a brake line or cable or a fuel line or whatever the they were all run inside a conduit and all added into the cross members, and it was a nightmare. So you can see all these are all little conduits that it ran inside of. Don't worry about that stuff. All right, so meow, Cripple can finally get into fitting the motor in here. Looking at it, there's not a whole lot of frame rail to work with here. But that's the best thing about steel. You just keep adding to it and it'll be fine. I did nick the wiring harness a little bit there, but I mean, you probably don't even need those wires. All right, well, we're getting ready for the first test fit. Oh, the old Uncle Wiener sporks, they stack out a bit. Yeah, we'll lift that up and stick it in there and see what happens.
Yeah, clear on bottom. You got about a foot. You can drop it a bit. You go a little more. There you go. Oh. Yeah, looking good.
Man, fits like a glove.
Man, that fork's bending.
What's bending?
Oh, just the fork. Look at the fork, eh?
Oh, that's fine.
I like it.
And we're just gonna move the van back side to side. Like, I can move it by hand, it's so light. What I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go back until, you see the front of the drop on the oil pan?
Yeah.
I want the front of the oil pan to be on the back of that, just to see how it fits. With that oil pan. That, if this bump here was back here, it would be nowhere near that diff. You know what I mean? 100%. Guys, just have a gander. Well, look at that handsome stud. Oh, but have a gander at that output shaft. So we're gonna want to have the motor that way a bit too, because then the drive shaft a little bit straighter. Man, that's gonna be a nice pinion angle too.
It's not bad, eh? Like, it's actually not bad at all.
Yeah. Like, you could just push this van around by hand. It's like, oh, the engine's sitting on it now, but. All right, well, another reason why these motors are the best motors ever built is they put them in everything. So there's an industrial style oil pan. The pickup tube's different because the pickup tube picks up from the front of the block. So all we're gonna do is take this pan off, switch the pickup tube over for the industrial, put the oil pan on backwards, and it's gonna give us all kinds of clearance underneath for the axle and the cross member. Oh yeah, that oil's like brand new. That's fine. So yeah, we're just gonna whip this oil pan off, and we gotta go over to the C can and tear apart another engine and steal the oil. We're just gonna steal the oil pan and the pickup off of the other engine. Hopefully it's still good. And then just throw it right on this prick. Wanna go to the C can of Cummins?
Yeah.
All right, so this here is a mill out of a Ford school bus. This should have our oil pan on it. All tangled up in boat motors and all kinds of shit. So we're just gonna hang it up here and then we're just gonna do it in the C can.
Yeah, good call.
This is why I have 112 valves laying around. You gotta have these. Well, the guy bought that Cummins off of the guy's truck. That's the one that the skidder ran over. He was so sick dope with the paint job. Look at how sick that is. Oh, it's so dope. Me and my bros and my homies and my sick. My dog, dope dog, living. Man, whoever decided that country and rap should go together should be. All right, well, let's pull this thing off of here and yeah. Look at that, minty. That gasket up, we're reusing that.
Try not to, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine to reuse that. Roll the bolts out. You got her?
Yep.
Straight down with her. Oh, there's still a bit of Earl left in there.
Little Earl.
Gonna save those little juices.
See the pickup on this guy? See how it's to the front? Right here? The other one was all the way at the back?
Yeah.
That should give us lots of room. We're gonna go full therapy on this job and just go ahead and use silicone. Cause I mean the gasket that's on the mill already, it's in pretty good shape still. So we'll just keep some silicone on her, it'll be just fine. You don't need to worry about what they say to do it proper. It's fine. Just like that, we got a front sump Ford school bus oil pan. Minty. But is it oil pan or dipstick gonna work at all? Dipstick doesn't work at all, but we'll just put the right amount of oil in it, mark the dipstick, and cut the thing off. It'll be just fine. I did the same thing on the Cummins dumpster. We can pull off the AC pump, all that. Gotta pull a bunch of that extra stupid off of here so we can get the fabricating motor mounts, and then we're gonna pull the motor mounts off because those are junk. Well, we poured one out for Ozzy yesterday, didn't we? Or day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday, pouring out for Ozzy.
Pouring over the Hulk.
Man, how many you, brother?
Brother. Yeah, that guy was mean. Yeah, just get it. So the cross member is right on that bell housing adapter there. Oh, we're just a little bit too far back, eh? Or forward. We're back. Now do we have enough room for the rad? All right, so the rad and intercooler sitting in there like so. That just gives us the perfect amount of rad and intercooler. Perfect. I mean, the intercooler's not gonna be getting a whole lot of airflow, but I mean, it's fine. Now, the motor mounts have to be put on to the side here, and then just run across kind of where the shock towers were. That's gonna be a debacle. Is it the same on the other side? I'm gonna guess so. Right where those stupid shock towers are. So I'm gonna get rid of those things. You don't need those things. And then make platforms on either side for it. And that'll work out perfect, because then I'll just go down and across, and then I'll have my isolator pads on either side. Good job. He's napping. Having a drink. All right, so we got the power steering pump and vacuum pump off, because this thing doesn't have power steering, and we're gonna put an electric vacuum pump in it. So that's out of the way. So we got lots more room here for when we go fabricable and all the together in there. So now we gotta do an engine plate. So I figured I'd do the same thing I did on this piece of I did on the Cummins dumpster. We go 1/2-inch plate that goes to the mill, and we found this piece of We're running low on plate ever since the wood splitter and a bunch of other we did.
We're going back to the dump. When's dump day?
Why do I have a socket welded to that? I don't know.
Interesting conundrum.
What was that? Could have been from a dump. All right, so we got the motor plates bolted on. I just made it out of some dump steel I had. Obviously I cut it wrong because it's done. So now what we can do is stick her in the hole just to exactly where she should be. We can start fabbing up motor mounts. It's a good song. Look at that, we got steaks on the go.
So good! It's real food!
We got some fruit salad.
Chicken and salmon follow my nose.
Are you being a Dodge guy? Are you gonna be able to eat that sausage in more than one bite, or?
I just swallow them, man. Just swallow them whole.
Oh, you just gotta chew them down like Wither does, right? He eats like a duck. So Jago was making some gandering on the frame rails of this girl. We got the engine mount stuff going on here, but Jago was saying the frame might not hold up right where it's rotted out right there. You think that'll be good, Jago?
I mean, you know, it'll be fun.
So Cripple's got to actually buy steel for once instead of getting it from the dump. So we're gonna put some 3.5-inch here, box all this in and make it its own frame, and then it'll be our cross members and stuff too. If this thing does what we want it to do, it's probably gonna snap the frame right in half, blow the windows out.
That's truck drive.
Well, that's truck drive. No nice windows though. I mean, look at the dope sticker on it. Sicky, hippie, dope dick dog. What do you got there? Oh, grab that out of the metal shavings pile.
Hot.
That's good. You gonna stretch her out? Don't hurt yourself. I bet you can't lift that.
Just do one corner.
Just one corner?
You're definitely off the ground, buddy. Nice. Nice.
Nice! Nice! Me and Jake were just taking the tape measure to this hot pile of shit. So everything's bass backwards, and then bass backwards from there. It's kind of like working on a one of those tea drinking vehicles. Everything's on the wrong side, and everything's fiddle. Yeah. Did the Krauts ever drive on the wrong side of the road?
Krauts did everything backwards.
I don't know. They can spot weld the out of a van. I can tell you that for free. So we're gonna go seam to seam here. Seam to seam's 44, so 22 is center, and we're at 20, so we're 2 inches over on the front of the motor. Hey Jago, move us over where we need to be, would you? There we go. Man, that's pretty good there. 21 inches there. We look pretty straight. Not bad.
Like, are we talking like Ford guys straight or Dodge guys straight?
talking like 2 Duramax guys, a bottle of wine, going down to the river,
So
putting some diesel. It's not very straight at all, no. So we got this engine plate all dialed in, so she's 17 inches away, right? Something like that. And then we got this guy dialed in here. She's all minty. We just got her tacked up for now, so well, it's a girthy tack. So hopefully she sits on the frame this time. This could be the first time that the van's gonna have the full weight of the engine. Yeah, it's got all of it now. All right, so Jake and I are giving her all the way here. We got the engine in the back. She's sitting on her motor mounts. We got the skid steer holding her up, so she's kind of where she wants to be for as far as the axle and stuff. The way things are looking here, between the axle and the frame and all, and the oil pan and all that, we're basically gonna have to suck that when we come to it. We don't know exactly where the axle's gonna go. We don't know how much this thing's gonna stink bug, and we don't know a bunch of other. But as it sits right now, the angle of the drive shaft and all that looks good. We can get the radiator and the intercooler in here. So if Cripple's not gonna have to buy a new rad or intercooler, which is awesome. The engine mounts, we got them mocked up. We got our 2-inch spacers off the frame, but they're also a 2-inch gusset to keep the frame from snapping in half. Those are all dialed in there. We got 2 hockey pucks, not just one, but 2 hockey pucks per side. This side, the same thing. We're gonna have the hockey pucks all centered up and drilled through. Is it hot in there? Sweating. Are you sweating? Well, she's officially bolted in on the motor mounts for the first time. Check this out. On the passenger side, you could still have enough room to fit at least 1 or 2 fat ladies. A couple fat hippies, a couple 1-ton Tanyas, what have you. I mean, the whole weight's not on there yet because the jack's still holding up. It's holding a couple pounds. So yeah, now we gotta figure out the frame strengthener 500 we gotta put in there. That's definitely important. All right, well, next stop is tranny cross member.
By the way, you're gonna need a little sod on the fairway there.
Huh? What do you mean?
All right, well, we're just bolting her up. Oh yeah, hinged.
No, I don't think so.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think so.
Very good. Look at those stacks of Instagram welds. Look at that. Couple of titties, googly eyes, just googling it. Nice, nice. Oh, there she is. Man, it looks like a really small Greyhound bus with a really big engine. Look at how close she is to sack out. Oh, that's fine. Well, there she goes. Now all we gotta do is build a tranny cross member. I like how all our electrical stuff is laying here. That's where you want it. All right, so we think what we're gonna do for a tranny cross member is just a bar across, 2 pucks on the tranny cross member between it and the bar, and that's it. Why do you got resting face, Willard? Is your thunder out there? Well, just thunder and lightning, so you better lay on the floor dry where all the oil is. Yeah, even if we gotta like notch that cross member and then fill it in with steel and weld it all, we gotta do what we gotta do. When you're putting a Cummins in a VW van, I mean, it's truck driving.
It's a VW bus, okay?
Oh, it is a bus.
You gotta get it right, the VW guy.
Look at that, frame repair. Oh yeah, the VW guy. VW guy, it doesn't matter what we say, they're not gonna like what we did to this van. All right, well, Jacob wants to run this thing tonight before we eat. Let's do her. So it ran in this exact spot a few days ago as a Dodge. All right, well, she's full of crude. Do you want a battery in there? With regular connections, right? Holy sweet, we got a good one.
It's a miracle!
Basically, Jacob's got the whole Dodge wiring harness in here. Oh, we forgot about fuel.
He's up.
Yes, fuel might be
we
important.
need fuel. Was there any sparks when that hooked up?
Yep, commission.
What do we got going on here? Oh,
It is doing fuel things.
oh yeah, yeah. So Jacob's got his diesel fuel. What else are we missing? Other than common sense. I'm sure the people at home is what the fuck going on. You actually have the key too?
We do have the key, yeah.
Oh, right, wonderful, yeah. So you were real gentle taking it out of the other Dodge, right? Oh, that's fine.
I
Yeah.
got some buried gauges. I might have it hooked up backwards.
I think you got the wires backwards. They're supposed to be backwards.
What is backwards?
I just plugged it in.
First start of a 24 valve Cummins in a 1972 VW bus.
Does it crank? No. Why? Why does it no crank?
How does it still make the Dodge noises? Should be able to get under there and just jump with the old leather man. All right, are you ready? Yeah! That's awesome!
It feels like Volkswagen.
Oh man! Oh, my eyes were burning up.
It fired right up. Like,
Man, that's awesome.
that is awesome.
This is awesome! This is awesome!
Man, she just flashed right up. So that's it. Nice. Now all we gotta do is toss the rear diff in it. Couple of things, couple of theirs, couple what have yous. Done.
This, a little bit of that, a little bit of whatnot.
I mean, we just put all this wiring in a milk crate and call it a day.
Nice. I can't believe the tack didn't work.
Yeah, we'd have to look behind us to see how much it's revving, but other than that, it's fine. You want to fire it up one more time?
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well fire it up one more time. Man, that's awesome! That's it! Yeah! Oh no! Yeah, my eyes! Oh, why is that thing so much more ripe than a 12 valve? Man, my eyes are watering, son. Oh, but she runs mint. So I would say we're about at the halfway point as far as works to do. No, I'd say about a little less than half. What do you reckon?
3 quarters away there. What are you talking about? Put a diff on it, put a drive shaft in it, turn the key and go.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
the rest of it.
you don't even need the rest of it. What do you mean the rest of it?
Look at leave the just zip tie the wiring like that.
Yeah, and it'll do donuts like this. Why isn't this rad in yet? People want to see this thing do burnouts and you're sitting around and you're finger banging your phone.
That's a good point.
Willard's doing all the work.
He's been doing all the
Man,
work.
look at he thinks the camera's going to emit a laser.
Willard, the insulation is not stick.
What's in here?
Oh, he loves it. Yeah.
You get that laser. You get it. You get the laser. You get it. Eat that laser. Yeah, you eat it.
Good.
Get that one. Get it.
Get as high as you can. There you go.
He's stunned. Alright, so any information that any of you minty pricks want to give me on this prick as to what you think is going to be a good idea. We did, oh man, the smell of piss in here is bad.
Just got way more for real.
But we got the subframe dingle, which is stronger than the whole frame of this piece of welded in there, as you guys seen. Look at it. Instant gram stacks of welds. We're going to keep all this in here. Obviously, all the suspension is going to be leaving. We're just going to put leaf spring trailer axles, we figured. Shackles at the back, and then some kind of hillbilly shock setup. But I wanted to know what you guys figured. If the transfer case is going to hold up, and the rear diff's going to hold up. If you guys know anything about rotations as far as going to be spinning, that's going to be spinning the way it should be in the truck, but it's backwards in this piece of which is going to cause us to have the diff upside down. So I don't know, what do you guys think is going to give up? The tranny, which is the Dodge, the T-case, which is not really designed to do what it's doing, or the rear diff is going to be upside down. What do you think is going to happen?
Do one of those things.
Are you maxed up for COVID?
Oh yeah.
Do you have your 35th booster shot?
No.
Oh, gnarly. Get out of there. Winter, get out of there. You're gonna get the Rona or something. Well, now I gotta sit over here and bull. So next thing on the list, is it gonna wheelie? Do you guys think? So all the weight, we balanced it out. So the engine mounts are gonna be right over top of where the axle is, maybe a little bit behind it. Will this thing wheelie? What do you think, Kevin?
Oh, this thing's gonna wheelie.
There's the Volkswagen center right there. So we're coming up.
Come see this poop.
Would you stop talking about the poop? Is that all poop?
That was all poop. You could just see it.
Oh man, look at the poop in the headliner. Oh, gnarly. Oh, I just, oh.
Oh, look at that.
Man, I'm not coming over there. It's gross.
That's the worst I see. You gotta show this.
Man, I'm happy we're doing this now, because if we do get this piece of wheelie and it comes down, all that mouth would have been on our heads. That was a real good call. Oh yeah, the old Honda wagon. Oh, Willard's licking my yak. I just yacked a bit. He's licking it. Willard, that's gnarly, bud. Man, I wanted to go. Like, I even have it written on the paper. I got it written on the paper.
Oh, I forgot. I wrote it on the paper. Ah, yeah.
So as far as the shifting goes, Jaco and I have been scheming on this thing. I don't know a whole lot about Dodge automatics, well, at all. But the as far as the automatic shifting goes, I'm pretty sure that tranny has to have some kind of signal from the diff for speed sensor. I don't know if it has to have speed sensor off the tranny or speed sensor off the diff, but we're gonna fiddle with it. And if it won't work, my buddy Rob, I'll cut her up Rob, minty as he was saying that a cripple, well, he's got some ideas, Jaco's got some ideas, so either way, we're gonna make this thing work. Are you just sitting there playing with all the time over there?
I'm not trying to. You told me to do it, so I have to do it.
No, we're gonna put it outside later and just blow it out bad. Like, it's not good. I'm trying to concentrate over here. Willard, you're stunned. Stop licking mouth and puke. Oh. But yeah, as far as the shifter goes, I wanted to go over there and show you guys. So the shifter, I'm not going over there. That, man, get that away from us. Get.
Look at that. You see that?
Oh, that's so gnarly. So long story short, the shifter, like the shifter linkage, when you pull it in and out, there's a rod that comes in and out of the frame. And so I'm thinking about hooking that right up to the shifter linkage for that Auto Tragic. We're gonna get to that next week, but what we're doing right now is next weekend my boy's got a mud bog, and so he's not very old, and they have a junior's mud bog thing. So I told him, I said, well, we might as well let you fire the rickshaw up, and he was all excited about it. But they also said that the interior cannot be stripped. Well, ever since the great rickshaw fire, the rickshaw had a bit of a fire, and now she's... Well, no, I just got this other thing from the auto wreckers.
That is true.
And then me and Stinker are gonna put it together, and hopefully we can shoot you to the mud bogs.
Yeah.
So between this bus video that we're doing right now, or van, wherever the you want to call it, and the next build video, Junior and I want to do a mud bog with him, and I want him to drive. This old cripple's done 1,000 mud bogs. I've gone there, I drank a bunch, but now it's Junior's turn. Oh man, I can't.
It's just bad, man. I'm in here.
Oh, oh, man, that's gnarly. Make sure your coveralls are done up good. So we're gonna get the mud bogger dialed in, spend some time with my boy, build a mud bogger in here. There's a bunch of problems with that piece of I haven't even looked at it yet, but the plan is, hopefully, we can get that thing built, let Stinker race it, and then get back to building this thing in the meantime. Oh yeah, you're working hard over there, bud. Hey, you want to get the rear def, springs, throttle cable, shifter linkage, everything dialed in while you're over there quick?
Yeah.
Well, don't forget about the rad and the intercooler. Alright, so that's the plan now. Just want to say I appreciate all you minty pricks for watching this Dirty Derelict production. Hope you appreciate all the hard work we're pouring into this thing. The, you know, dirty old builds like this and getting Willer dogs some food and some diesel fuel around here made it a lot easier by all these pricks that are keeping the lights on, the Willer to stunning, and the diesel to burn. I tell you that for all. Are you bong hooting it? This is a no mask environment. We don't wear masks around here. Take that off and raw dog it.
Oh, man.
Like a man. Man, I'd be wearing a respirator in there. I bought you a brand new respirator. For the N95, I mean, there's 95 pounds of in there. There's 5% of piss too. It's not good. There's a lot of in there. Those aren't black Tic Tacs. All right. Well, all these minty pricks that are keeping the lights on around here, I just want to say appreciate the out of it. So these are new Patreons. So if you're a new Patreon, you got to remember we just posted a new video that was Patreon only. I supercharged, propane injected a new fire pit that I built out of a dirty old cat track. I don't know what the track was off of, but we made one of a minty video out of it. Go have a gander at it. It was a gutter, wasn't it, Kevin?
Oh, good.
All right. Well, I just want to say thanks to all you minty pricks? Well, first off, we got the 10 buckers at Aiden Parsons, Redhead Mullet 03, Harry, Finally Sarge, Signal View, Hookers and Blow, Williams Kennedy, Brendan Julian, Luke, Lane Ott, How God's Drill 1776. That's mint. Adam Malaman, Maxime Joel. Is that Maxime?
Maxime, man.
No, it's what?
Maxime, I think it's French.
Maxime Joel?
I think so.
Is it French? And those French names always f me up. We got Chris Pear, Gunner, Kyle, Art Cars and Guitars. That's a good one. And Aaron Little. We got the 1202ers at Cameron Sullivan, Kane Stanky. We got 15 buckers at Meth Father. Meth Father. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Meth Father 1776. We got Brady F at 1776. We got Minty Liberal. Minty Liberal, 20 bucks. I've never heard of a Minty Liberal until right now. We got Aaron Frere at $34.99. What a treat. And we got a 40 bucker at finger banging since 1776. But that guy's been finger banging a long time. Man, since I've been here, my nose is getting all plugged up. All right, well, I appreciate all you Minty. Welcome to the channel. And like I said, do you have a coupon code for those still for the store? We've never done the shout outs with you in the shop before.
No.
So all the stuff that you've been, dragging ass on, these guys can call you out for it. How many percent did they get off in the store?
I believe it's 25.
You guys get 25% off, and we got a bunch of fancy pants new Get over here and tell us what we got. What do we got? Put on a show, pull a titty out.
Oh, I don't get the full titty, man. You gotta pay for that. OnlyFans, remember?
OnlyFans, yeah, squish them together. What do we got on there?
A couple new shirts with a new logo design. We got mint. That's pretty mint.
Yeah.
We got that. We got Willard is Stun. The shirts are stunning. Those are good.
Oh, it's just a treat. It's got Willard on it.
Yeah.
Man, that thing's not even sealing up on your nose at all. You got to wear a respirator.
It's positive air in here. I only blow out.
What? No, around your nose. I don't know.
I know. I keep squeezing it. Just trying.
Well,
then I use my handlebars hands to do that.
You're a Dodge guy. You suck it in.
Oh, exactly. I've had all kinds of stuff. I'll be all right.
So we got new
bunch of new
and
more Cummins soup.
And the tariff stuff is a giant pile of fiddle, but we think we navigated through it. If you guys want, we'll send it. And if there's a giant pile of fiddle going on, we'll refund you your money. We're just gonna eat the sandwich we were served. And who do we blame for the tariffs? Liberal government. Why lock down your borders and clean up your country because the other country beside is sick and tired of all your and stuff sending down. Yeah, All right, well, thanks, guys. Appreciate the out of it. So to go and get your if you guys want, you're entitled to it. But those guys are minty. But then we got these minty sassy pricks that have been here a while and seem fit to give my hillbilly ass a raise. And those guys are Jacob Bosch, Cole Tetzloff, Two-Tone Walt. Go get the away from me. You're covered in mouse. Hillbilly Bobcat, Blue Hayden, Zach, Rush Fabrication, Mr. No Name, Turn Right to Go Left, Enormous. Yeah. Man, we always get at least one in there. And one that I don't understand because I'm stunned. Sean Swart, Greased Up Elect Chicken, Neo, Richard B, Linus Hansen. Linus Hansen or Linus? Linus Hansen. Ryan, your mom's. Do women have? I thought their was really close together so you can carry them home like a six pack when they're drunk.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fat Doug, Jack Jones. Hendrick is stunned and drives an excursion. Well, Hendricks, I guess you're stunned, bud. We got Huge Janus, Huge 69. We got Miska Fox and M.O. Look at the pile of Dodge stuff here. Jaco's got Dodge stuff in here. I got Dodge stuff. You're a Dodge guy. Just a bunch of erotica. All right, I had to come outside to finish that off. It was just getting too much in there. Almost half yak for Fox Creek. Look at the old bush on Dick. We drove to the woods the other day and now she's camo. You can't even see it. And thanks again to all the Patreons. Thanks to all the minty pricks to give our hillbillies ass a raise. That's just 10 out of 10. I appreciate every one of you guys. Wouldn't be able to do the we get to do on the level we get to do it without all you minty pricks. So appreciate the out of it. But until the next Dirty Derelict production, all you guys keep out your ass. Man, the hantavirus is real in there. Hope Kevin doesn't die. I love that guy. He's mint.